All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff on a great Saturday at 5 o'clock, 3 hours and 30 minutes before my next signing. Yep, I got an 8:30 p.m. because I didn't do those three yesterday. That one signing with three refinances for the 375. So I got to make up some money today. So I had to do. Well, I didn't have to do. I could have not did it, but three signings came in for a total of $330. So I took those so I can, keep my numbers up. I think I'm about $400 short of my 6 grand total. This month started off hot and now it sort of waned off a little bit. Maybe next week should be popping. So I've already picked up another order, so I'm probably now down to about $300 shy of my goal. But I wanted to have a quick conversation with y'all on this on your profile. I got a lot of thoughts going through my mind. That's what the pause was for. Because there's another video I'm gonna do after this one, dealing with another topic. But this one is going to be talking about your profile. As I've talked about these pandemic notaries, and I know a lot of you have came in during the pandemic. The pandemic type, the ones I'm talking about are those who are just in it for the pandemic reason, and they're not even trying to do stuff right. They're just out here just acting, just a pure T fool, just cutting up all the time, just doing stuff any old kind of way. So young lady had emailed me and I just finished answering a couple of people's emails, responding back to them, talking to them, texting them, all of that. And I had a conversation a couple of days ago with somebody about their profile. A young lady, she was asking about, okay, what do I do for my profile? Well, I just did a post on my community tab. The link is in the description below for the community tab, and you'll see um, the um, the post. You can go in there, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show that to y'all right now. This is what. I just checking. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, let me just get rid of all of that. Okay. So what y'all are seeing here is the post that I wrote. And I actually sent this as an email to a young lady. And this here part, this center part here, this is key. What you are going to have to do in your profile is communicate that you are not like these pandemic notaries. Now, of course, you can't, I mean, you could say pandemic notaries, they're not going to know what you're talking about, but I believe you need to do this here. You need to communicate simply. Arrive that you arrive on time for the appointments, for you arrive to appointments on time, and we'll contact the signers if you're running late. You will not print docs double-sided. You will provide the signers with a copy of the documents, scan backs, and we'll scan back as requested. We'll drop docs on time for the next day delivery. And I think if you can get closings done by 4 o'clock, you should be able to make it, depending on your area. Not rush or pressure the signers to sign or provide legal advice. Will not notarize. Oh man, I forgot. I knew. See, I was tired. Will not notarize. Will okay, yeah, I did that right. Will notarize at the signing. Okay. Because there are notaries out there who slide out and they don't notarize at the signing. And I've talked about this before. We'll notarize only if we witness, the signer signing the documents. And bottom line is at this point, you need to let these companies know that you are not in the same boat as the other pandemic notaries. Other items in your profile should include hours that you are available, distance you will travel, communicate how selecting you will solve their problems. This is key. Okay. It is in my community tab. Um, just go to the front page of the YouTube channel and click community and you will see it. You gotta let them know that you're different. If you're unwilling to do that, all this, hey, I'm a service management specialist from 15 years and all, they don't care about that. They want to know, can you not be like these other people out here? Can you not be like them? It's either yes or no. If you can't be like them, then you ain't gonna be getting no work. Now, you say, well, man, why you put this out? Because all those pandemic notaries do that in their profile. They might, but here's the thing. Once you put that in your profile, you're on the hook for doing it. And if it's not in their heart to be that way, to be on time, to do scan backs, to not double side print, guess what? They're going to do it. So I don't care what's in their profile. And what I'm talking about is putting yourself in check. Put yourself on the hook and say, here's what I'm going to do. Here's my profile. This is what I'm saying I'm going to do. And then you got to keep up, you got to keep on that. You got to keep in line with that. And if you can't keep in line with that, then you don't need to be in this business. I'm telling you, Mr. or Miss Signing Service, direct client, that I am willing to abide by these here standards. I'm putting these standards on myself. Yeah, I know you want them, but I'm putting them on myself and I'm putting them in writing. And because I'm putting them in writing, that means I'm bound to uphold them myself, and I'm going to do them. And you can put other things in there. These are just some of the other stuff that I just thought about. One of them in there is that I will not upcharge. You know, just I there's a no easy way to say that without putting you in a position where, like, if you need to ask for more, that you then they say, well, I thought you weren't going to upcharge. But you get what I'm saying. But all you got to do is just don't do it. I mean, there's a time to do it. Ask for more money, just like I did the ID thing. I went and did the ID thing for $0. They asked me, could I do it 5 minutes from my house? No charge. And what the lady said in her email to me, I told them you was a good guy, because they probably thought that, well, he might not. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what. Well, I can be a little intense at times. So, and I had, and maybe I think I had a conversation with them, like, especially with the about that signing the note thing, and I was real adamant I ain't doing that, and they was like, you need to, and I'm like, no. So they might not have thought that I would be willing to do it, and not knowing, and I proved them wrong. So I went out and did that. So you don't have to upcharge for everything. There's a time for it, and I think most companies will know that, hey, we need to pay you extra. But you got to show that you are not like them. You know who them are, and you need not to be like them. And to them, this message is to them. Get your act together if you plan on staying in this business. A lot of people have been calling me asking about, what about what's going to happen if the market turns? Is this still going to be business and all of that? I believe, well, not I believe, I'm confident there's going to be business. I mean, it's not like there's not going to be any houses sold. The question is, are you going to be in a position? Are you going to be favorable to these companies who are finding ways to get business, and that they select you? Are you selectable? If you're not selectable, then no, you probably be out of the business. But you got general notary work. You got lawyers who still do work and need documents notarized. There's ways of making money. You just got to be willing to do it. You just can't pigeonhole yourself in just doing the refinances. Do purchases, do sales. I've heard people say they don't like purchase and sale. Again, reverse mortgages. People still getting older. It ain't like all of a sudden all older people just vanish off the face of the earth, and there's never going to be another older person that once you hit 50, that's it. There's going to be people that's 60, 80, 90. Okay. And they may need a reverse mortgage. And I've come across people who've done 3 reverse mortgages on their home. I don't understand how they did it. Don't care. All I know is I'm getting paid. That's it. It's just that simple. So these are things that you should be able to put in your profile to communicate that you are not like them. And whether them like the fact that you are separating yourself from them is irrelevant. This is your business. You run it the way you see fit, so that you can move forward and take care of your family and have the funds that you need for you and yours. And that's what this is about. You didn't get in business for anybody. for any of these folk. The trainers that you went through, they're not the ones paying you for these signings. The companies are. So you need to make sure that you are in line, in check to do these things and to do them well. It's just that simple. And I think if you do that, you'll be fine. Okay. So if you got any questions, comments, any other ideas, feel free to put them in the comment section below. Um, Feel free to add it to the community post and all of that. But you got to separate yourself from them folks, because if you don't, you're gonna be sitting on that island of no signage right along with them. Peace.